up, everybody? Welcome to the Stoop with your boy, the VO Hustler. What's going down, family? So, as y'all know, on the Stoop, I like to bring my friends up so they can spit some knowledge, drop them knowledge bombs on y'all. So I don't speak too much because this isn't about me. This isn't my time. This is the time for my peoples to talk about things in their careers that they felt would make an impact for my viewers out there. So today I actually happen to bring the last member of LVN, La Voz Nostra, my homeboy Dee Alvis, the man known as Tattoo VO. This dude is the man, and he has a very strong radio broadcasting background. And what's great, what's unique about his perspective on things is that I come from the acting background. That's where I came from. So I was an actor, been acting for almost 2 decades, and then I jumped into the voiceover game. But he's coming from the radio side, so his perspective is actually pretty awesome. He delves into that in his section of the video. So without further ado, my man D, it's all you, Papa. Take it away.
Hey, Rob, thanks so much, man, for inviting me on to the Stoop here. You know, I know we can't do it like we did when we were younger because we got to do this virtually now, right? And, you know, we can't be having 40s and, you know, a little something else or whatever. We got to have some high-quality H2O, hydrate, get to bed at a reasonable hour, and, of course, try to keep things quiet because we don't like noise on the stoop when you're trying to record. But seriously, though, I mean, we're all running businesses. That's what VO is all about. And here with the La Voz Nostra crew, which I happen to be the 4th member of and very honored to be a part of that crew. Yeah, that's what's up. We really just try to help people in the voiceover community because there's a lot of folks out there who can be kind of predatory and promise you the moon and basically just take your money, and then a lot of folks, you know, they get frustrated and they quit. And me, coming from a broadcasting background, major market radio, I know there's a lot of folks out there who have felt the burn of what's gone on in this industry, and in the radio industry, that is, especially for all the iHeart folks over the last month. My heart goes out to you. I've been there. You know, you can be the best at what you do and work for heritage stations in major markets like I have and be successful. But at the end of the day, you still work for somebody else that's going to find a way to fatten their pockets and cut costs for their bottom line, despite the fact that you may have bled for them and helped their station become successful. But again, there is a ray of hope. And it's called voiceover. And the thing is, you've already been doing it to some capacity because as a radio personality, you probably cut a lot of spots. You know, if you were any good at your job and if you worked at any decent station, you've had to cut spots and you've made clients money. You've made your station money. Well, now you get to do that all over again, but keep the money, at least the majority of it, because you can now do that on your own. Now, it's not easy. You're not going to have salespeople getting you the gigs, and, you know, you might not have the network of connections that the radio pipeline gave you, but chances are some of those sponsors and clients, they still love you. They love the spots you cut. They still want to work with you. I still have clients that I work with from back in my Baltimore radio days at 98 Rock, okay, who basically were like, I don't care where you go or what you're doing. Is there some way, somehow, you can still produce our commercials for us and voice them as well? And I'm like, yes, gladly. And you can do that too. So just remember this. You've already got a decent network, more than likely, okay? You've been behind a mic for more hours than you can remember. That is key, because a lot of people first break into voiceover, they have never been in front of a mic. They've never cut audio. They have no idea what a DAW is. So they're learning these things. So if you're jumping into this industry, you already have a leg up. You're already probably well ahead of the curve than most people who first start out. And so don't let others tell you that coming from a radio background is a detriment to you, because a lot of people in this industry, a lot of these voiceover elitists will try to tell you that. And so let your pal D here tell you the truth. It's bullshit. For those in the back, let me make it very, very clear. It's bullshit. Because the fact of the matter is you're bringing more skills to the table than most people who come into this business, okay? Outside of actual actors who break into VO, broadcasters are by far the ones who can succeed quicker and will do better overall. And I'm not just saying that because I'm one of them. I'm saying that because most of the talents I know that are wildly successful, about 70% of them have a broadcast background. Yeah, like those are good numbers, okay? Um, Learning to use the equipment, all that kind of stuff, you know, you've worked with engineers. You can probably still talk to some of those engineers to help you build your home studio if you don't already have one. That's what I did. Thank you very much to all my old pals at BAL and 98 Rock, Brian Hartz and Kerry Plackmeyer, all you guys who were like, here's some things you can do for your home studio to make it so much better. You know, there's so many resources you've had access to. Use those resources. But most importantly, if you truly believe you can do this, if you've been on a mic long enough, you're going to totally crush it. It's going to take time. You need to build up. But if you put in the work and do all the things that a successful voice talent does, you'll get there, probably sooner than most. That's one of the reasons a lot of these voiceover elitists hate me, because I just started doing this full time like 3 years ago, and I'm already doing way better than a lot of them. So, you know, not saying that to brag or anything, but I put in the work, I put in the time, and also came with a leg up, because by the time I went into doing this full time and starting my own VO business, I'd already cut hundreds of commercials, including stuff that went national. So, you know, it is a feather in your cap, and you should be proud of that. And don't let some of these elitist snobs in the voiceover industry try to take advantage of you, because they just want your money. They just want to dig in your pockets. And some of the other voice actors out there, who you'll come across that'll just try to degrade you or tell you to get out, because they just don't want any more competition and they know that you are a threat. So be proud of your radio background. When someone tells you, oh, whatever you do, don't tell agents or whoever that, you know, you worked in radio. No, tell them, and tell them with pride, because it is definitely something you should be proud of and something that's going to help you as you go along this journey. So that's the bottom line. And if they got a problem with that, tell them they can come see me. Sorry, I know. Normally I try to keep it PG-13, but hey, we're on Rob's Stoop, where all things go, and we tell it like it is. So thanks for checking us out, guys. Thank you, Rob, for having me be on the stoop with you, and I hope this was helpful. And as always, you can always contact me if you have any questions. I'm sure Rob would be happy to answer any questions. Charlie, Corey, you know, the LVN. Till the next time we meet, I wish you guys much success, and as always, keep shining. Peace.